Hey everyone, it's Ashley here. I'm just hopping on. I'm hoping that Amy from Another Mom Bites the Dust will join me here um, because unfortunately we tried. Um, hey there. So I'm coming live here on Instagram because we attempted to do our um, Facebook. Um, our YouTube live tonight with Amy from Another Mom Bites the Dust, and unfortunately, it everything kind of didn't work. We thought it was working. We had a nice conversation, and then only to sign off and find out that our husbands told us that there was absolutely no sound to our video. So we decided to hop on here because Amy actually had given everybody a discount code for some of her patterns and everything, and we didn't want you to miss out on some of the fun that we had. So we just thought we'd hop on here and hopefully we can kind of redo things. Let me just take a look. Amy is here. All right. We have Amy there. Hey, I've got some serious deja vu. It's almost like we said hello again already today.
Hello again.
I'm so sorry. I honestly don't know what happened.
That's all good.
Yeah,
Tech
when we
issues
finished,
happen all the time.
yeah, I finished, and my husband sends me this message. He's like, did you not realize there's no sound on your video? I'm like, oh, I wouldn't have chatted for 25 minutes if I knew that. No, well, I didn't know that. So I was like, oh my gosh, how embarrassing is that? So again, I do apologize, but we'll chat about your maker journey again here,
Sounds good.
and
Hi.
sorry again. All right, so when we were chatting on YouTube, I had told Amy that I absolutely love her Instagram handle and her, I think it's also the name of your blog, Another Mom Bites the Dust. And she was kind of telling me how she came about that name and how she got started crochet designing and blogging.
Yeah, so I originally had started my blog as like a mom blog, hence Another Mom Fights the Dust. I was kind of planning on writing about home organization and cleaning and just mom things in general. And I'd written a few posts, and it kind of was not really giving me any joy. I don't know. So sorry, my dog is distracting me. Um, so yeah, that's how Another Mom Fights the Dust kind of came to be, and then I decided to just post a crochet pattern one day randomly. I had written like quite a few patterns, and I decided to post one, and it kind of took off with my blog, and I really realized that I enjoyed that, and so it kind of evolved from there. So for the last year, I've been focusing on writing patterns and doing more crochet things on there. So
Oh, that's awesome. And then you had mentioned that you had identified your niche relatively early, and that you enjoy making things for moms, right?
yeah, for moms and kids. So I have like quite a few baby hat patterns and patterns for kids on there, like to make for your kids. And recently, I've been making more things for myself and been making projects that moms can, make for themselves or whoever in general. But my focus is definitely more on moms.
Well, that's awesome. Like I had been saying, that it's some people have a hard time identifying that that's what they want to make. They just kind of go with the creative flow, and then there's just like they struggle with, why is my business not taking off, or why am I not getting the views, because they just haven't narrowed it down to find out who their audience is and who they're speaking to, right?
Yeah, it's kind of hard to figure that out, and yeah.
Yeah, well, definitely. I mean, hey, I'm no exception. I know that even some days I struggle with that, but everybody's got their own journey and they'll get there when they need to, right? So,
Totally.
so we can go to our game if you want to play again. I see that you've got your
I
yarn
brought
ambitions
my
ready.
swatch that I made, so I've got my yarn ready.
All right. So just for those who were not there on YouTube, um, we're going to play Never Have I Ever Crochet Edition. And Amy's going to answer my questions while creating a swatch. And she's going to try not to look at her hand and try to crochet it as fast as she can while she answers these questions. All right. So again, I'm going to start with I'm just going to say the never have I ever once, and then all the other questions I'll just read, and then you say never if you've never done it, or um, I have if you have done it. Okay. So never have I ever watched a YouTube video to learn a new technique.
Yes, I have.
Participated in a crochet along.
Yes.
Crocheted in public.
Yes, I have.
Crocheted a granny square blanket.
Yes.
Had an unfinished project for more than 2 years.
Definitely. I have at least one right now.
Tunisian crocheted.
Yes, I just learned like last month.
I just learned too, and it's a lot of fun.
It is fun.
Made an amigurumi project.
Yes.
Hidden your yarn that you bought from your partner so they couldn't find it.
Yes.
Busted. Called someone out for calling your knitting crochet or your crochet knitting. Oh my gosh, I just did it myself.
No, I just maybe inform, like teach them.
Yeah, right? You don't know.
I don't know. Is that
Have you ever have you ever started a new pattern and given up before finishing it?
Oh yes, definitely.
Completed a project using Plarn, so plastic yarn. No? Turned down plans so you could stay home and crochet. Oh, you're better than I am. Um, crocheted using your non-dominant hand.
No. I should try that.
It's tricky, trust me. Regretted saying, sure, I'll make you that.
Yes.
Sworn off using a specific type or brand of yarn.
Yes.
Stayed up past midnight to finish a project.
Many times.
Woken up earlier than normal to finish that project.
Yep. Christmas presents.
No kidding, Christmas is rough. Taken your crochet to work.
Yes. I used to work night shifts, so we had time to crochet in the middle of the night.
Used the wrong materials because you were just too lazy to get up to get the right one.
Yeah.
Lost a crochet hook in your hair or somewhere else on your body.
Not on my body that I can think of, but I did lose a crochet hook in my carpet, and I didn't find it until we moved a few years later, and we rolled it up and it fell out of the carpet. I don't know, like I searched so hard for it and I did not find it.
Wished you had a live-in maid, cook, or personal assistant so you could spend every moment of every day working on crochet.
Oh my gosh, yes, who wouldn't?
Right?
That would
The
be
constant voice in the back of my head. It's like, you need a pool boy. Also a pool to go with the pool boy.
yes.
Lied about how much yarn you have.
Probably.
Crocheted instead of doing housework.
Yes, today.
Skipped exercising to crochet.
Yeah.
Crocheted a garment.
Yes.
Crocheted with thread.
No, I haven't.
Played yarn chicken and won.
Yes.
played yarn chicken and lost.
Yes, more often than one.
Crocheted in a boat or on an airplane?
Yes, definitely on a boat or on a plane, I mean. And I'm pretty sure that I've crocheted on a ferry boat.
All right. And have you crocheted in a car?
Yes.
Awesome. So you did actually most of those things. And now let's see your swatch. See how this one turned out.
I didn't make it as far. I made it a little bit bigger this time, but it looks good.
Yeah. Hey, it looks awesome. Oh, and somebody is asking us what yarn chicken. So yarn chicken is when you are doing a project and you're not sure if you're going to run out or not. And so you're essentially playing chicken like you would with a car if you're responsible, but you're playing it with your yarn and you're going to just keep pushing it to see if you're going to win or lose. And I am unfortunately a loser more often than not.
It's always the worst.
Right? Especially, I think it's even worse when you lose and then you have to wait for the store to open the next day to go get that other bit of yarn because you thought you had enough the first time.
Yeah.
Right. And I'm just way too impatient for that. I'll have another project started before the next day.
Totally. I think
Right.
I've like switched yarns just to avoid doing that. Like change
Yeah.
the pattern to like, yeah.
Try first, right? Right?
Right, exactly.
This needs a little bit of a fuzzy bit over here because I've got some, faux fur yarn over here or some that pip squeak. You just got to kind of roll with the dice at that point.
Yeah, totally.
So again, thank you so much for doing this. I'm sorry about the YouTube fiasco. Hopefully I can get it figured out for when I chat with Ginger on Friday. She's going to be chatting with me on how to make your own yarn at home. So that's going to be kind of cool. And Amy has a discount code for anybody who's still watching. And if Amy, you'd like to do the honor.
Yeah, so all of my patterns on my Etsy shop and on my Ravelry shop are 30% off for you only. And you can use the discount code SPRING30. So,
All right.
The links are in my bio on Instagram. Yeah.
All right. And again, don't forget to head over to her Instagram page and hit that follow button. Amy has some really beautiful patterns. She has a cowl she just came out with a little while ago that I absolutely love. So don't forget to go and check that out. And you can also check her out on Facebook and her blog. It's Another Mum, MUM, bitesthedust.com. Right, Amy?
Yes, that's right.
All right. See, memory doesn't always give out on me. Sometimes, but not always.
So the coupon code is capital letters, spring, all capitals 30. I think it just automatically populates like that anyways. So when you type it in.
It definitely is case sensitive. Been bitten by that before.
Okay.
All right. Well, if before we go, I'm just going to ask if anybody had any questions for Amy before we let her go and enjoy the rest of her evening. Somebody just said thank you. So yeah, again, thank you again for thank you again for joining me, and I hope that we can do it again soon.
Yeah, it was
Next
really
time
fun.
with audio.
Yay.
All right. Well, thanks so much, and have a good night.
Yeah, you too.
All right, bye.
Bye.